Hello YouTube. This is a unboxing video of two items that I received. The first is a Mora Bushcraft Black, and the second is a sheath that I purchased, a kydex sheath that I purchased for the knife. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the first package. Okay, so this is the sheath that I purchased for my knife. This is produced by a guy on eBay. His company is called Red Rhino Sheaths, and I saw this on eBay and it caught my eye. I liked the look of the sheath, and it is very nice. It's nicely constructed. There's a nylon belt loop here. It's attached by 4 screws and comes with a fire steel. This is a shock cord, and it's in there. It's held in there very securely. You can see there's a kydex little holder for the fire steel. Matches the sheath. And you have two points here that you can attach a paracord to, and also there's 2 holes here as well, 2 riveted holes. And then the other nice thing about the sheath is it comes with a tube here you can use to store fire tinder or fire starter or anything else that you really want to put in here. And interestingly enough, it has a little hole on the bottom here, or like a little drainage hole, I guess. And there is no actual drainage slot on the bottom, so it's something to be mindful of. You don't want to put a wet blade in here. I guess I would have liked it a little bit better if it had a drainage slot here. But it is a nice sheath. Alright, let's go ahead and open the next package. Okay, so this is the Mora Bushcraft Black. See the packaging here. Made in Sweden. Made in Sweden by Mora of Sweden since 1891. So they've been around a long time. And most people do camping and bushcrafting and any kind of other outdoor activities, pretty familiar with Mora knives. This is my second Mora knife. I purchased the model that came with the built-in fire steel, and I liked that knife very much, but I decided to upgrade and get the Bushcraft model. And there's a new Mora knife, the Pathfinder, that just came out. It's in limited release. Dave Canterbury, the Pathfinder store, I believe, has it for sale. It's quite expensive, but it's a completely different knife. But I was thinking about possibly getting the Pathfinder knife, but I like the size of this one. The blade length is 4.3 inches, and it's high carbon steel with a 59 to 60 HRC. And the blade thickness is 3.2 millimeters. Overall length is 9.5 inches. And let me go ahead and open up the package here. So it comes with a belt loop, I believe, and a sheath, two different belt loops. One's a clip, one's a slide on. There's the knife. There's a lot of reviews on this knife, so you've probably seen a bunch of them. This is just my initial impression of it. The grip is really comfortable. I just did a unboxing video of the LT Wright Genesis knife, and while that had a different type of handle, it was a micarta handle. This one, obviously a different type of handle, but it definitely feels like it just fits perfectly in my hand, more so than the Genesis knife. And the blade does have a coating, black coating, hence the Bushcraft black. There is also a Bushcraft. Mora makes a Bushcraft knife with a non-coated stainless steel blade, but I prefer the carbon steel with the Scandi grind. They both have Scandi grinds, but let's see how sharp this is. Now, out of the box, it's sharp, but it feels like it could be a little bit sharper. I wouldn't say that it's hair popping sharp, although it cuts better here. Maybe it was just that paper I was using. It seems it's cutting a little bit better here, but I think I can definitely get this knife sharper. It is relatively sharp, but it's catching right there. Yeah, it could definitely be sharpened. I wouldn't call it dull, but I wouldn't call it extremely sharp either. It has the green plastic on the end, a little green here. This isn't this is not a full tang knife. I believe the end of the blade comes out to around here. I think it's like around 3/4 of the length of the entire knife, but that is something to be mindful of. Although Mora makes really nice knives for production company. I don't believe they do custom knives. I might be wrong about that, but you can see here however they were making the producing the blade. You can see a hanging little piece of rubber there. not a big deal. I mean, cut that off. But the blade, you know, definitely a lot thicker than their standard Mora. You can see how the point here. And let's see how it fits in the sheath. Well, first let me check the factory sheath. Wow. Interestingly enough, it doesn't. I guess it does fit in there. You have to kind of push it in, and then you get a snug fit. Initially, I didn't push it in all the way, and it is a pretty. It's a tight fit. So, depending on what kind of belt loop you want to use, it doesn't really matter. Whatever your preference is. I don't think you have to worry about this knife coming out of the sheath. There's a little plastic piece here that this snaps into. I guess you just push it in and snap it in. It's a little tough to push in. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but you have to push in, I guess, fairly hard to get it in here. There we go. It'll require a little bit of force to push that in. Let's see how easy it is to remove it. It's pretty tough to remove it. Yeah, it's tough to remove. I mean, I could do it, but imagine you have to press this clip in to pull it out. It's not easy, but maybe that's a good thing. Excuse me. Maybe that's a good thing that you can't easily remove the clip from the sheath. Okay, let's try out the custom sheath that I just purchased. This was made specifically for the Mora Bushcraft. That's definitely a really tight fit. I mean, that's a good thing. At least good in regards to, you don't have to worry about it falling out. See how easy it is to, or how it is to pull it out. Not too bad. I guess it'll wear in over time. But yeah, you could hear that click. That's in there tight. And then you know, just hang off your belt like as so. But this is a nice sheath, and I think it looks a lot better than the Mora sheath. I mean, there is another sheath that that comes with. There are two different options as far as sheaths go. There's the other sheath with the more expensive model that comes with a built-in fire steel and I believe it was a knife sharpening. I don't know if it's a. I'm not sure exactly what type of sharpener it is, but there's a sharpening device on the back of the sheath, and I think that'll run around $50 or so. This one I purchased off of Amazon for under $35, so I got a really good deal on this Mora knife. Now it is somewhat difficult to remove from the sheath, but like I said, I think that'll wear in over time. I'm more concerned about it being held securely in the sheath than pulling it out. I mean, I can get it out. I just don't want the knife to fall out of the sheath, and I won't have that problem with this. So I could have purchased the other sheath with the fire steel, but I like this one better. The one that comes with the Mora knife, the other sheath I'm referring to with the fire steel and the knife sharpener. And it doesn't look bad, but this looks a lot better. I think some people might disagree with that, but at least I prefer this one better. The sheath ran me around $37. So with the knife, 35 plus 37, looking at what, $72. So it was somewhat expensive, but I think it was worth the price. So that's my unboxing video for the Mora Bushcraft Black and the Red Rhino sheath. If you're interested in purchasing this sheath, check out Red Rhino sheaths on eBay, and he makes other sheaths as well for other types of knives, other Mora knives also. And the gentleman who runs the company, he's a good guy. He's really good at communicating as well. So I highly recommend him. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and comment below. And also, I would love more subscriptions to my channel. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.